here we are after a pretty, exciting season.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Favorite stop of media day.
Hold on.
My favorite. Why they always do? I should be the last.
You should be. No.
So I can be happy when I go home.
Here's why.
You guys
stop by
first,
on your way out.
and then I leave y'all, and I got to do all this other shit.
LeBron, I worked too hard on this. The kid from Akron.
Okay.
Our favorite media day leadoff hitter of all time. 50,000 points. The league's all-time leading scorer.
You should
21-time All-Star.
You should see his son do that. Have you ever seen his son?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, an unprecedented 23rd year. Allie didn't even have her license in 2003.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right.
23 years.
I don't know if that makes me feel great or make me feel really old. I don't know, but I'm
all the above.
Listen, a little bit of both, like you said. Happy to be back, guys. I miss you guys.
Good, man.
I miss you guys.
Rested?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Fresh?
Fresh. Feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Look, I don't have any basketball. I'm retired from asking you basketball questions. You know what I want to talk about.
That golf game.
Look, man, it's so cool to see somebody get the bug, and I've seen LeBron hit some balls now and then. Tell me, what's it like getting into golf?
No, the bug is real. I didn't know nothing about it. People said if you ever get into the game and the bug grab you, it's over with. And I definitely have it, man. I literally started playing in July for the first time in my life, and I love everything about it. I think the best thing that I've gotten out of it, besides like how competitive and hard it is and the mental challenge, which I love. Anything that's mentally challenging, I love. But how you just get away from the world. Yeah. You're out there on the green.
No phones.
No phones. My phone stays in the cart the whole time. I check it from time to time, but it's just like I play my music. I'm out there with my guys. Yeah. You out there and just in the world, and I can lose my mind into the game of golf.
Media can't find you, LeBron.
No, they can't find me out there. They can't find me out there. Absolutely.
Unless you let them find you.
We got to get it updated. That was the first day, July 2nd, 2025, the first day I ever picked up a golf club.
He knows the date.
Okay, so I got to send you guys the newest one, the newest version.
Guys that can hit a golf ball with a cigar in their mouth are usually pretty good.
Yeah.
But it is something about being outdoors. They say that golf adds 5 to 7 years to your life. The camaraderie you have,
man.
the laughter you have, you're outside. It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Big game as man-to-man, I got to tell him. Bronny swing, though, is buttery.
Sweet. Bonnie's already there.
What?
I'm so jealous.
What is that?
I have no idea. He got this right here. You hear the basketballs? You see this court? He got that from his dad.
No, I'm saying golf. The swing from
I heard you were saying he got basketball.
I would never disrespect him.
Yeah, but you know what? His mom was a great softball player, and that swing, I think she might have got. Bronny got that swing from his mom. He did not get it from his dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Golf Channel.
Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the Golf Channel. There you go.
I actually have a basketball question. I hate to do this, but listen, it was interesting, LeBron. Heading into year 21, the all-time leading scoring record is out there. Year 22, an opportunity to play with Bronny.
Yeah.
Year 23, what's in store that keeps you coming back for more?
Full season with Luka. For real, I get a full season with Luka. Seeing what Luka was doing in Eurobasket this summer, transfer. Everyone's talking about his body and how well in shape he is and all that. Another season under the belt with the coaching staff. We had 1 year, first year JJ and his coaching staff, so we get another full year of that. And then just everybody know how I feel about AR. AR's my guy, Rui's my guy, Vando, Jax, we get another year under our belt and we get to start right from day one. It was obviously a difficult transition bringing in Luka, kind of like the halfway point or whatever, and trying to figure that out, and we all figuring out each other. The best thing about this year is that we're starting right now. Training camp day one, know the system, know what we want to do, and then we brought in a couple guys, DA, Jake, Smart. Got tired of playing against Marcus Smart. We got a lot of battles. Especially when we was in the Eastern Conference. But just having these new guys come in too is gonna be fun.
I'm curious. Obviously, evolving is part of the game, but for you to be around as long as you have, I saw that collab you did with Chris Johnson Hoops.
Yeah.
Right, the catch and shoot.
Yeah.
What does evolving at this stage of your career look like?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Understanding the best thing about for a basketball player is to understand how to continue to improve his game and how to have growth mindset. Knowing how can you still become effective on the court when maybe your usage rate go down, or you don't have to. For me, I don't have to handle the ball as much. On a team like this, when you have Luka, who's going to be one of the greatest point guards that play this game. When you have AR who can handle the ball, now Marcus Smart can handle the ball. We have so many guys that can handle the ball. So how can I still be effective offensively, make an impact, do the things I need to do, and catch and shoot. Get ready to catch and shoot. You know, you playing with Luka, you got to be ready at all times.
Yes.
You know, and that's all over the floor. So just working on all aspects of my game by still redefining and defining all the things that I'm already great at.
There's always been a passing of the torch. You know, Michael to Kobe, Kobe to you, you to Luka.
Yeah, man.
But you're on the same team with him. You talked about it a little bit. What's that going to be like? You know, you also have Marcus Smart, who comes in with experience, takes a little bit of pressure off of you as far as controlling the locker room and the communication. Talk about that asset to the team.
You know, for sure, that's definitely an asset. You know, you bring in a championship caliber player like Marcus Smart, who's been in the thick of things. You know, has been in big games throughout his career. Obviously, we know all the years that he had in Boston, and just having that winning mentality. You know, doing whatever it takes, diving for loose balls. You know, holding teammates accountable. You know, just being there. You know, and for me, you know, at this stage in my career, having a guy like Luka, you know, coming into, you know, I don't even know, is he in his prime? He's 26 years old.
Not yet.
You don't think 30, 31.
Right. That's what is even in his prime yet. So for me, being here and just continuing to set the example both on the floor, off the floor, on the court, in the weight room, whatever I have to do to, you know, put in a position where Luka is just like, listen, man, thank you, man. I appreciate everything, and I'm also learning from them as well, like learning from Luka and learning from some of the younger guys, just being around those guys. So, you know, it's awesome for me to be in this position.
Fortunately, this isn't our first rodeo. So will you humor us a little bit? I'm looking at the time down here, and we don't want to lose this opportunity. We've got some all-time Laker dunks by you that we would like
to rank.
So how many?
Score them.
We've got a little 5-pack.
Got a bunch of number ones.
One through 5.
Yeah. By the way, the first one.
No. You rank each dunk.
Okay. Rank each dunk 1 out of 10 or like.
Let's go 1 out of 10.
Yeah, let's go
1 out of 10.
By the way,
1 out of 10.
the Bielitsa baptism is my first one that I am going to be showing right here. Because here he goes. I mean, come on, Bron.
Yeah. That was I'm gonna get at it. You see that right there?
Yeah. Give that.
Coming out of the gate strong.
Give that a 10. Alley take number 2 because it's your good.
Well, that is over somebody.
And because you know throughout the course of the season, some of my teammates always getting on me talking about you don't dunk on nobody anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and you're not explosive anymore. So I had to show it. That's Bielitsa. I like the guy, but he was just a product of the environment at that point.
Guess who else was too? One of your good friends.
Oh my goodness!
What are we doing with this one?
LeBron, we call this the wedding present.
Sorry, Caleb.
Oh my God, Kevin Love is my guy, man. I spent so much time with him this summer. I think Winian's reaction to that.
It looked like you looked down, and when you saw who it was,
I didn't know you believe it. You guys put me on the spot here.
The friendship's getting in the way.
I'm gonna say 9.
I had an 11 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 9. I really wanted to give a 10, but Kev is my guy, so I can't give it a full 10.
This one coming up next, I appreciate it, I think, more than ever. Everyone knows how I feel about the Clippers. This was a business decision, I call this. Everyone getting out of the way. In the shot, you'll see Harden, Paul George, Kawhi, they're all in the picture. Thank you. Thank you.
It's the Clippers, bro. Like it's the Clippers, guys. You guys know how we are about the Clippers around here. So it has nothing to do with PG. PG, he's a great guy. You know, he made a business decision for sure and got out of the way, but it's really because it's the Clippers.
And all of these dunks, everybody looks like they want to take a charge until they see that right knee coming up into the chest area.
You know, big game. I think personally that guys are like, there's no way that he's going to do this.
Yeah.
Still be able to do this.
Yeah.
So let me try. And then they see me take off and they're like, oh, shh.
This is one of my favorites right here because we know you right left-handed, but you usually dunk on people left. That switch over to me, that's just tough right there, baby.
Yeah, that's a 10 right there.
No
and
doubt.
it was over a shot blocking 7-footer too, man.
Yeah, that's a 10
You know,
plus.
Derek Lively, that's my young fella. He didn't think I had it either, so I get at a 10 for sure.
That's one of my all-time favorites right there.
Switch it up.
Yes, sir. Switch up.
Now comes the saddest part of media day.
No,
they always tell us you have to leave.
Yeah.
LeBron?
It's always the saddest part of the day for me. Now,
But I thought we got a lot in there.
we did.
We did.
A lot in there.
We did for sure.
Hardly any basketball, which is the best part.
Our next conversation is going to be about side-out volleyball because there's a rising star.
Hey, that's when we'll talk.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've seen her work out. She's got a hell of a serve.
Yes, you do, baby. She coming. She coming.
Yeah.
By the way,
guys, man.
see you next
We'll
year's
see you,
media
buddy.
day. I had to.
That was a good one. Love you guys.
All right, love you, LeBron.
LeBron, man. That is just my favorite part of Media Day.
Always a pleasure, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you. LeBron James, unprecedented 23rd year in the NBA, over 50,000 points, the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
I'm excited about today. I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to play the game that I love for another season. And, whatever the journey, however the journey, lays out this year, I'm just like super invested because like you just said, I don't know when the end is, but I know it's a lot sooner than later. So, being super appreciative of the fact that I could come up here, do another media day and talk to you guys and do all the stuff around here. So just excited about the journey and whatever, this year has in store for me.
LeBron, along those lines, you've said a version of that in this room a couple of times where, you don't really know what's going to come next. You don't know when you're going to feel that it's been enough. What are the things that are still pushing you to keep doing this? And does it feel closer? Or does it sort of feel like the same feeling as when you enter year 22 and year 21? Yeah,
the things that still push me is the fact that the love of the game is still high. The love of the process is even higher. So that's what continues to push me to play this game. It's really that's simple. Me training and working on my body and trying to get my body as close to 100% as possible every year is something that's like it's a beautiful thing for me. And just continue to challenge and see how well I can, push myself to, play the game at a high level, recover at a high level, be able to sleep better. Mentally prepared, try to stay sharp throughout the course of a long season, and just like the roller coaster of an NBA season, that's all like gratifying towards me, to me, no matter the good, the bad, the ugly. Like I love that process. So I think it's so much that goes into it, more than just picking up a basketball and shooting it at the rim.
LeBron, Brad Turner from the LA Times.
How you doing, Brad? Nice to meet you.
Back again. How much does having a young partner like Luka weigh in your decision and your future going forward?
Say it again?
How much does having a young partner like Luka, a savant basketball player, how much will that weigh into your decision as you go forward with this season?
As far as how long I go in my career?
How long you can in your career,
Zero. The motivation to be able to play alongside him every night, that's super motivating. That's what I'm going to train my body for, every night that I go out there and try to be the best player I can for him, and we're gonna bounce that off one another. But as far as me weighing in on him and some of my other teammates of how far I go in my career now, it would be literally my decision along with my wife, and two of my boys are already gone. Well, one of them is somewhere around here. Yeah, Bryce is down there in Tucson, so he's out the house. So it'll be a decision between me, my wife, and my daughter. Like that's not even. It won't be. Hey, having a meeting with my teammates, it won't be that.